18 Again, starring George Burns, will return in a moment.
From the director of the original Smokey and the Bandit. Want these guys behind bars? The Bandit legend is back in action. Our bang boys are getting better. He's faster, funnier.
We're both being incredibly insensitive.
Revved up and ready to ride. Light a bus lights up. Brian Bloom is the all-new Bandit. Wednesday at 8 on Channel 5. Of all the legends of the West, 3 have always been the most wanted. The Carl's Jr. Western Bacon Cheeseburgers, crispy bacon, crunchy onion rings, tangy barbecue sauce, and that legendary charbroiled flavor. The Carl's Jr. Western Bacon Cheeseburgers, the taste that's the best in the West. Now, when you buy any Western Bacon Cheeseburger, get regular fries and a regular drink for just 99 cents more. But only at Carl's Jr., where the food is the star.
If you didn't get it for Christmas, you can get it at the Good Guys with our hot January prices. Right now, IBM or Apple computer system with printer, your choice, only $11.99. RCA 4-head VCR, just $1.99, save $20. Mitsubishi 35-inch stereo console TV, save $900. And take advantage of no interest, no payments for 1 year on our huge Mitsubishi selection. The Good Guys, where better doesn't cost more. In the heartland, we're working hard. In the heartland, right in your backyard.
Save at Stater Brothers this week with delicious farmhouse rice mix, just 59 cents. Best value pack ground beef is value priced at 98 cents a pound, and juicy nectarines are a sweet buy for 67 cents a pound.
In the heartland of California, in the heartland, Stater Brothers.
Try the new Arrow 93 FM. Arrow means all rock and roll oldies.
Cerritos Auto Square gives you an easier way to buy your next car with best value prices. Now, all 23 dealers have a discounted price clearly marked on the windshield of every new and used car in stock. Choose from $100 million inventory and save hundreds, even thousands without having to ask. Buying couldn't be easier. So check the best value prices marked right on the windows at your Cerritos Auto Square dealers today. Because what you see is what you pay.
Tonight's movie for a Saturday evening, 18 Again, starring George Burns, will continue in a moment.
Some glass cleaners are for the birds, because they can leave streaks. But Spic and Span Cinch gets windows so clean you may not even know they're there. And you don't need a separate cleaner to get grease, because Cinch replaces both. After all, it's not clean till it's Spic and Span clean. Look at all those tags. Wouldn't you hate to be the one who was...
This is your invitation to an adventure larger than life. Escape to Treasure Island at the Mirage in Las Vegas by winning one of over 300 vacation packages for 2 in the Passage to Adventure sweepstakes. To enter, complete an entry form at any Bond store. Enter as often as you dare.
Sponsored by the Bonds Companies, Diet Coke, Southwest Airlines Fun Pack Vacations, and KTLA Los Angeles.
I wonder what the warranty covers. How does Prism's 24-hour roadside assistance work anyway? Can I get anti-lock brakes? Are the dual airbags really standard?
Before you buy a new car, you have a lot of questions. Call 1-800-GET-TO-KNOW and get to know all the answers about the Geo Prizm.
How about if I just paid this one?
Cliff here at IHOP. Some people feel just too silly ordering IHOP's Rooty Tooty Fresh and Fruity Breakfast. I mean, it is a goofy name for 2 eggs, 2 bacon, 2 sausage, and 2 pancakes with your choice of fruit topping. But you'd have to be a real wimp to be embarrassed by something like that. I'll have the Rooty Tooty Fresh and Fruity Breakfast. Nobody does breakfast like IHOP does breakfast. Coffee, too.
The Rooty Tooty Fresh and Fruity Breakfast Special, just $2.99 at your International House of Pancakes.
We return now to 18 Again, starring George Burns.
easy to see why the new Chrysler Concorde is making life so difficult for the Toyota Camry XLE V6. Concorde's cab-forward design needs a more spacious interior. Anti-lock brakes standard. They cost extra on Camry. And a base price of over $3,000 less. Concorde's optional V6 delivers 26 more horses. But did we really do all these things on purpose just to make it tough on Toyota? No. Honda has it coming too. See your Southern California Chrysler-Plymouth dealer today.
Did the holidays put a hole in your budget that's big enough to drive a sleigh through? Then hit the Schnitzel, dude. The Wienerschnitzel has 3 ways to eat cheap 3 times a day. 99 cents in the morning gets you a delicious Wienerschnitzel breakfast burrito. 99 cents at lunchtime gets you a tasty order of Wienerschnitzel chili cheese fries. And 99 cents at dinner gets you a Wienerschnitzel juicy deluxe burger with crispy lettuce and tomato. There's never been a cheaper way to eat your way through the day. For a limited time only at Wienerschnitzel.
When you're using lots of tissue, are they soft enough?
No, never. Good Lord, Doc, that's why you get a raw nose.
Really sore right around the edge?
That's why there's Ultra Soft Puffs.
Wow, really soft.
Very velvety.
You see, puffs are puffed for softness that really adds up. Softness that 4 out of 5 people prefer.
Nobody uses one tissue. I could go like this, and I didn't have any rods.
Puffs does not offend your nose.
I'm gonna change the puff.
Ultra Soft Puffs, softest on your nose through all the blows.
Pouring my nose to thank you. Hey, America, give that food a new attitude with natural cheese. Give it the flavor of a country fair. Give it the tang that brings your food some flair. Give American food a new attitude with cheese. Give it the kick of a bluegrass fest. Give it a chance to taste its best. Cheese adds life to the old recipe. Give American food a new attitude with cheese.
I just bought a new Toyota Camry, and I love it. Yeah, maybe I could have found a car that cost a little less, but I did my homework, and according to a complete car cost guide, when it comes to overall cost of ownership, Camry is one of the best values on the road today. The fact is, when you consider things like mileage, insurance, and resale value, my Toyota is really going to cost me less. We give you more for your money. Tonight's movie for a Saturday evening, 18 Again, starring George Burns, will continue in a moment.
This month at The Good Guys, bigger is better. Not only do you get 90 days famous cash with a Good Guys credit card, but right now every big screen is on sale. Every Sony, Panasonic, RCA, every ProScan, Hitachi, Magnavox, Toshiba, every big screen is on sale, including every Mitsubishi, with no interest, no payments for 1 year. The Good Guys, where better doesn't cost more.
Announcing C&R's clearance sale. We're exploding with savings. The lowest prices of the year. Our entire fall inventory on sale. Save up to 50%. Hurry.
Ladies, do you mind telling us your age?
7.
And how old is old?
Old is probably 91.
So how old do you think you have to be to drive a car?
I think it's 11. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe it's 29.
Hey, now that there's the Eagle Vision, I bet you can't wait to drive. And that's why it's brought to you by your California Jeep and Eagle dealer. Who else?
He's huge. He's famous. He's the incredibly hungry man. I'm so hungry. Nothing could quell his craving. Trees? Yuck. I hate trees. Nothing. Until... Cool. It's the Colossus from Jack in the Box. 2 quarter-pound patties, 3 kinds of cheese, 8 pieces of bacon. The Colossus from Jack in the Box. I'm so happy.
We return now to 18 Again, starring George Burns.
Motor Trend magazine said my Prizm reminded them of the $30,000 import sedan class.
Car and Driver described my Geo Prizm as lovely lines, Lexus refined it. An automobile magazine called my Prizm the new wonder of the automotive world.
Before you buy your next car, call 1-800-GET-TO-KNOW and get to know Geo Prizm.
Road and Track said run, don't walk to your Geo dealer. So that's what I did.
Chili, fried coffee.
Better add on some cups.
On
around the house.
Except these aren't Tums.
Same thing.
Yeah, I'm all mixed up.
I told you they're all the same.
Listen to me. Tums has calcium. Is this calcium? No, it uses aluminum and magnesium. So does this. This here, original roll-in, uses an aluminum salt. The only one of these that helps wipe out heartburn and gives you calcium you need is Tums.
Something my body needs anyway. I like that.
Insist on calcium-rich Tums.
Try the new Arrow 93 FM. Arrow means all rock and roll oldies.
Want the inside story on me, George Brett? I have minor arthritis pain. Right here, see? And hey, I gotta use this shoulder. That's why I want strong relief. So I use Ultra Strength Bengay. It's got 3 pain relievers. They've only got 1. And besides, doctors recommend Bengay the most. For arthritis pain like yours and mine, get relief right where it hurts. Ultra Strength Bengay. Nothing stronger.
Tonight's movie for a Saturday evening, 18 Again, starring George Burns, will continue in a moment. Save throughout the store, now at Circuit City. Get 0% interest for 6 months on everything over $299. Plus, get 0% interest for 12 months on select RCA, Hitachi, and ProScan TVs, 30 inches and larger. Get this Magnavox 25-inch TV with remote for just $277. And a GE refrigerator, now a low $299.
Welcome to Central City. Best services state-of-the-art.
Man, when I get a cold, it's a killer cold. I'm not taking a 4-hour pill like Actifed or Sudafed. It wears off too quick. I take Contact.
Most cold pills release all their medicine right away, then wear off. Time-release Contact goes to work fast, then gives you microdoses of medicine minute by minute to help keep your cold away all day.
Need something that works 12 hours. Contact works 12 hours. Relief congestion in your head. You know, your ruddy nose. Take a Contact and it'll take you through the whole day. No work, no pay.
Time-release Contact helps turn sick days into work days.
This is my Katie. I remember that morning. She slept through the night and woke up dry for the first time in ages. It must have been her new Pampers Ultra Dry Thin. They're nearly 50% thinner, with this unique Ultra Dry layer that turns white as it dries. So they work like no Pampers ever to help stop leaks better. And that means Katie stays drier. And I've got a very special memory.
New Pampers Ultra Dry Thin for girls.
For dry and happy babies.
Now at Little Caesars, pizza for $1. Your pizza bonus when you buy 2 pizzas with 2 toppings for $8.98.
Pizza.
Plus a third pizza for $1.
It could be said that I've taken some interesting road trips in my life. And occasionally I'd wonder just what I'd really do if things didn't go right up there. So what do I think of General Motors including 24-hour roadside assistance on all of its new vehicles down here? I'm all for it. You don't want to be caught out in the middle of nowhere without it. Trust me.
Get your laughs at A New Day in Time. Comedy Compadres, tonight at 11, only on Channel 5. We return now to 18 Again, starring George Burns.
From the people who invented the minivan comes the minivan celebration of the decade. Savings on our safest minivans ever. Get $500 cash back on Plymouth Voyager, Grand Voyager, Chrysler Town & Country, or lease Plymouth Voyager for an amazingly affordable lease rate. Save with a lease. Save with $500 cash back during the 10th anniversary celebration at your Southern California Chrysler-Plymouth dealer.
The most fun I have is cooking for my buddy.
Sam Higgins, where the devil have you been?
I took my new secretary to lunch and I've been slow dancing ever since.
You're lying. You've been cooking again. I can smell the Rotel dip on your breath.
Nothing's a bigger crowd pleaser than the famous Rotel dip. Just microwave a pound of processed cheese with a can of Rotel tomatoes and green chili. You'll open more eyes, jumpstart more hearts, and make a whole lot of people glad they're hungry with a Rotel dip.
Sam, you don't even have a secretary.
We at Lucky and Save On believe it's vital that we all do our part to help our neighbors in this time of need. Therefore, we've joined forces to lend a hand by donating earthquake relief supplies and $100,000 in cash to the Salvation Army and the American Red Cross. If you'd like to add to the cash contribution, canisters will be available at Lucky and Save On. Lucky will also provide barrels for food donations. Anything you can do to help our effort will be greatly appreciated, and thank you.
Tonight's movie for a Saturday evening, 18 Again, starring George Burns, will continue in a moment.
Athlete's Foot. Every year, over 28 million Americans get it. Try NP27. Its doctor-recommended ingredient stops burning and itching fast. NP27. Nothing's a better cure for athlete's foot.
Why insist on Massengill?
I know it's gentle.
Gentle for generations. Massengill vinegar and water extra mild is perfectly pH balanced, and unlike bargain brands, it's preservative-free.
Massengill, trusted by more women.
Inside a contemporary sedan, you'd expect the driver's seat to be tuned for greater support. It would recline and have lumbar adjustments for even greater comfort. And in a car this thoughtful, you might even expect to find a convenient place from which to conduct business. But this interior can't be found in any car. A car just couldn't handle the workload. New Dodge Ram, Motor Trend's Truck of the Year. See it at your nearest Dodge dealer.
As LA changes, news anchors come and go. That's why you turn to Channel 5's Hal Fishman. He's been dependable for 30 years. You feel earthquakes and see fires, and when you need the facts, you know Hal Fishman has more than anyone else. That's why more Southern Californians turn to Channel 5 when important news hits LA. Good evening. News anchors come and go every day. But as LA changes, you can depend on Hal Fishman. Channel 5 News at 10.
Join us tonight at 11 for an all-new comedy compadre. And now the conclusion of 18 Again.